Hello and welcome to this new video tutorial. Today you will learn how to connect Google Analytics with WordPress. This is a powerful tool that will allow you to measure the traffic coming to your website. In this case, as you can see, here we have the traffic that has entered this website. In this case, it appears censored, but here, for example, we have the visits that arrived on the 13th, which are approximately 6,816. On the right side, we will be able to see the users who are visiting our site in real time. We will also be able to see where our visitors are coming from. For example, if they are visiting organically through the search engine, if it's a direct visit, or if it's a visit coming from social media. We will also be able to see which countries our visitors are coming from. Here on the right side, we can see the top countries will also be visible, as well as the most visited pages and the bounce rate, meaning how long users spend on each page. You will be able to measure all of that and much more with this tool. So in this video, I will teach you how to install it on your WordPress. But before we start, if you are looking for a good hosting service that is affordable and of quality, you can visit us at our website www.eskaandnews.com. Here at the bottom, you will be able to see our hosting plans starting from $1.50 per month. Remember that all our hosting plans come with a security certificate, Lightspeed, Jet Backup, and Softaculous, so you can install any application with just a few clicks. If you want to try one of our plans, a discount coupon for 1 month will appear on the screen and in the description of this video. Just click here where it says order and you can sign up for 1 month, and at the end, you'll be able to apply that discount coupon. Now, let's continue with the video. The WordPress site where we will install it is this one. Skype WP top. Here we will install the Google Analytics code to measure traffic. So what we will do first is enter this URL here. I will also leave the link below in the description of this video for easy access. Once you enter this page, you will click on this blue button. We click there, and the next thing we will do is give our account a name. In this case, I will name it Sky News. Below, we can check or uncheck these boxes, and we will click on the blue button that says Next down here. Now, what we will do is give our property a name. In this case, I will use the same name as my domain, SkyWP. I will name it that way, SkyWP. I will leave the time zone as it is by default, and will click on the button that says Next. Here we will choose our category. I will leave it as it is, and here I will select this option and click on Next. Here we can set our goals. In my case, it's to measure traffic. You can check the ones you like best and press this blue button that says Create. We press here, and the terms and conditions appear. Check this box and press where it says Accept. It's starting to create now. Now we're going to choose here, in this case, the platform, which will be a website. So we check this first option. Then here we are going to enter our protocol. In most cases, it will be with HTTPS. Remember that we provide you with a free certificate. So let's select this option that says HTTPS. Then here we are going to enter our website. In my case, it's skywp.com. We are going to enter skywp.com. In your case, you will enter your domain. On the right side, we will give it a name. In this case, I will also enter SkyWP. And finally, we are going to press this blue button that appears at the top right that says Create and Continue. We press it, and it is starting to create. A window should appear here. Let's wait for it to show up. That window is here. We have it now. Here we have two options to install the code. I would recommend choosing the second option, which is the manual option, to avoid overloading our site with plugins. So let's select this second option, which is the manual option. The code we need to add to our website appears. They recommend adding it after the head tag. So let's copy this code by clicking on this icon here. We press here, and the code is being copied. Now, what we are going to do is add it to our website. To do this, there are two ways. I'm going to teach you both. The first is simply accessing our WordPress dashboard. Once here in our WordPress panel on the left side, we're going to go to where it says Appearance, then to Appearance, and finally to the last option, which is the Theme Editor. I'll open it in a new tab. Once here, we see the following message, and what we're going to do is press this blue button. It's important to be very careful when adding or removing code. as making a mistake could cause you to lose access to your WordPress panel or create some issues with your WordPress. So let's be very cautious in this section. Now, on the right side, we'll choose our theme. In this case, we're using the Astra theme. If you don't know which theme you're using, just go to the left side where it says Appearance and click on this first result. As you can see here, it shows that I'm using the Astra theme. Here it is, so let's go back. Once we've selected the Astra theme on the right side, we're going to enter the file called header.php. Here we have it. This is the header.php file. We'll click on it to enter. Once we're inside, we'll locate ourselves at the bottom, just before the closing head tag. Right before this, we're going to press enter to move down. We press enter several times to get down here, and here we're going to place the code. We're going to paste the Google Analytics code there, and the last step will be to press this blue button to update it. To update our file, we press there, and it's starting to update. We have to wait, and it tells me that the file has been updated successfully. That would be the first method to add the code through our WordPress panel. Now, the second method to add the code is to do it through our cPanel. For this, we're going to enter our client area here in Sky News. Once here on the right side, the services we contracted appear, and in this case, as you can see, we have standard web hosting for the domain sky www.tom. So to access our cPanel on the right side, we have a little button that says Manage. We press there, and then we click on where it says Enter our cPanel. Once we press there, it should automatically redirect us to this page. Once you're here, in your cPanel at the bottom, we're going to enter the files. Here where it says Files, we're going to enter the File Manager. I'll open it in a new tab, and here all the files on my hosting will appear. In this case, WordPress is installed in the public HTML folder. In most cases, it installs in this folder, so we're going to double-click to enter. As you can see, we have the files for our WordPress. We're going to enter this WP content folder, double-clicking again. Then we enter this folder called Themes, and then we're going to enter the folder for our theme. In this case, we're using the Astra theme. So let's go into this folder. And finally, we're going to locate the file called header.php. Here we have the file. We right-click and then click on the third option that says Edit. We click, and then here again in this window, we click where it says Edit. Here, the same code that appears here will practically show up. All this code you're seeing on the screen is the same as what appears here. And at the bottom, as you can see, we have the Google Analytics code that we just added with method 1. So here it will appear to you in the following way. It might look like this, and what you do is practically the same. You come here, press enter to move this tag down to create space, and here you would add the code. So you come here, copy this code, go back here and paste it. Once you pasted it, click on the little button at the top right to save it. There it is. Once you saved it, how do we check that the code has been added correctly? It's pretty simple. We just log into our WordPress, go to our domain, and click here to refresh the page. Once it's refreshed, we're going to right-click and then click on the second to last option to view the page's source code. We click, and here all the code will appear. I'm going to scroll down a bit to look for where to find the code I added. If you see too much code, just copy this part here. You can copy a snippet. In this case, I'm going to copy this one here. Control-C to copy it. I go back here. I'll press Control-F to bring up this small search bar. Then I press Control-V to paste the code, and it will automatically take me to that section. Here we have it. Here's the Google Analytics code we just added. So this indicates that it has been added correctly. Now the next thing we'll do is go to Google Analytics. There it is. We'll press this X to close it. We close it, and the next window appears. You press this X again in case that window didn't open for you or you don't know where to find the code. It's pretty simple. You press here, and this opens up, and at the very end, you have this option. just press here, and it will open the window where you can choose the code. For example, we have this one for installing it with a plugin, but we installed it manually. In this second tab, we press, and here we have that code. So we're going to close this, we close this, and then we press this blue button that says next. Finally, we're going to press here to continue. We press. There it is starting to load. We're going to press here on this blue button. And lastly, we close this window. That's it. In the upper left part, we have the account. And here we have the property we created. Let's refresh the page so that these options on the left appear. There it is. Here we have these options. Let's go here where it says reports. We press. And here we would practically have the same thing. As the days go by and we start receiving traffic, the visits will start appearing here. Here you will be able to see, as I mentioned, the real-time visits, which countries are visiting you, which pages they are viewing, etc. In the upcoming videos, you will be explained in more detail all the options that Google Analytics has, so subscribe so you don't miss it. If you have any questions, please leave them down below in the comment. Remember that you can also open a support ticket or write to us directly on our business WhatsApp. Remember, we are here to help you. That would be all for this tutorial. See you in the next video.